Did your video freeze in a job interview and your mind went blank? Welcome back to Career English Podcast. I'm James, and that's Alex. Today, 5 English words to save a video interview when the connection breaks. By the end, you'll know the calm words that turn a bad moment into a good one.
So picture this. Last month, I had a video interview with a client in Canada. Halfway through, my connection got weak. The screen began to freeze, and I could not hear his question at all. I just sat there with a long pause, smiling like a robot, and I had no idea what to say.
Oh, that happens to so many freelancers, and it is not your fault. A weak connection can freeze the video for everyone. The big mistake is the silent pause, because the client thinks you left or you did not understand. You just need a few simple words to fill that moment.
Right, but in the moment I panic. I want to say something, but I freeze too, like the screen. So, what do I say when I cannot hear the person and the video keeps stopping?
You can say something easy and kind. Try, "Sorry, my connection is weak right now. Could you repeat that, please?" That one line tells the client the problem is the connection, not you. Then you ask them to repeat, and the awkward pause goes away.
Okay, I like that. But sometimes the client is the one who froze, not me. Can I tell them, "You freeze"? Is that polite enough for a real interview?
Good question, and let's fix that small mistake gently. We don't say, "You freeze." We say, "You froze," or "Your video froze for a second." It points to the video, not the person, so nobody feels blamed. Small words keep the call friendly.
Got it, your video froze. That sounds much softer. Let's slow down and look at each word, because these are the words that save the whole interview.
Let's start with connection. Your connection is the link between your computer and the internet. When the connection is weak, sound and video break up. In an interview, you can say, "My connection dropped for a moment. Sorry about that." It is honest and very common.
And clients hear this all the time because freelancers work across many time zones and many networks. I have said, "My connection is bad," to clients in the US, in Dubai, and in Germany. Nobody gets angry. A bad connection is normal life now.
Next word, freeze. When the video freeze happens, the picture stops and gets stuck on one face. We use the present, "The video freezes," and the past, "The video froze." In an interview, you can say, "I think you froze for a second. Could you go back?"
Wait, let me push back here. People say, "My screen freezes," and "My screen is frozen." Are those both correct, or am I mixing them up again?
Both are correct, and that is a smart catch. "My screen freezes" is the action happening. "My screen is frozen" is the result. The screen is stuck now. In a real interview, either one works fine, so don't worry too much about it.
Good, because I always worry too much. Okay, next is here, the easy one. But for me, it is not so easy, so tell me how to use it well.
We use "here" for sound with your ears. In an interview, the key line is, "Sorry, I can't hear you very well." That tells the client the audio is the problem. Don't say, "I don't listen you," because listen and hear are different, and hear is the right one here.
Oh, I used to say, "I can't listen you," all the time on client calls. That mistake makes me sound new. So, "I can't hear you" is the natural one. I will hear this in my head from now on.
Now the rescue word, repeat. To repeat is to say something again. When you miss a question, you say, "Could you repeat that, please?" It is polite and short. A good interview answer often starts with a calm repeat request, not a guess.
I love repeat because guessing the question is the worst. One time I answered the wrong thing because I did not ask the client to repeat. Now I always say, "Sorry, could you repeat the last part?" It saves me every week.
Last word, pause. A pause is a short, quiet stop in talking. A small pause is fine and even good. But a long, silent pause in an interview feels strange. So you fill the pause with a kind sentence about the connection.
So a pause is not always bad? I thought any silence in an interview was a big problem. That makes me feel better, honestly.
A short pause is normal, even helpful, because it shows you are thinking. The danger is the long pause with no words, when the video froze and nobody speaks. Fill that pause, and you sound calm and professional.
Okay, let's practice the most useful line. Try saying this one with me. I'll say it once, and you can say it after me in your own voice. Sorry, my connection is weak. Could you repeat that, please?
Nice work, and here is why this line is gold. It names the connection problem, so the client knows it is not you being rude. Then repeat, ask for the words again in a polite way. You stay calm, the awkward pause ends, and the interview keeps moving.
Let me try a fresh scene. I'm in a video interview with a client from Brazil on Upwork. The client asks about my rate, but right then, the video starts to freeze. What do I actually say in that second?
You stay relaxed and you say, I think you froze for a moment and I couldn't hear the last part. My connection is a little weak. Could you repeat the question, please? You name the freeze, the hear problem, and the connection, all in a calm way.
Then the connection comes back, and now I hear him clearly. After a short pause, I say, Thanks, I can hear you now. My rate is $40 an hour. The pause did not ruin anything. It felt natural.
That is the whole trick right there. The connection broke, the video froze, you could not hear, so you asked him to repeat. One pause, 3 kind words, and the US dollars deal stays alive. Clients trust freelancers who handle these small problems calmly.
And handling it well makes me look more professional, not less. A broken connection is not a failure. It is just a moment to use these words and keep going.
Let me bring it all together with one story. You join a client call, the connection drops, and the screen freeze stops the video. You can't hear the question, so you ask the client to repeat. There is a short pause, then everything works, and you win the project.
Let me do the closing example. Sorry, you froze and my connection is weak. Could you repeat that? Okay, I can hear you now. Thanks for waiting. That covers freeze, connection, repeat, hear, and the pause too.
That was perfect, and now you have the full toolkit. Subscribe if you want more English for your freelance career, because next episode we cover what to say when a client asks the hard question. Tell me about yourself without freezing. Keep these 5 words ready before your next call.
Yes, save this one and listen again before your next interview. A weak connection or a frozen screen does not have to scare you anymore. You have calm words now, so go and use them.
Try this in your next email. Come back next episode and tell us how it went.